Let's go.
Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy here, the Ninja Reviewer. It's time once again for that Pony Saturday, but it's not going to feel the same because, oh man. Well, brace yourself, guys. Now we play the waiting game because this is the last episode, not of the entire season, mind you. This is not the season finale. Oh, please, God, no. This is not the season finale. Don't get it twisted. This is just a little half. This is just the ending of the first half of the season. Now, if you remember last year, they did the exact same thing with Season 5. They're doing the same thing here with Season 6. Which doesn't really suck that much compared to last year. Because last year they ended on a really awesome note. And it really sucks how it's like, damn it. And then you could tell the writers were like, okay, then, we can give you the other half of the season. But with this episode, it's technically like, okay, so it's like, people are going to be like, where's your new episode? And it's like, well, there ain't going to be for a while, at least for another couple months. Last year, we had the hiatus starting in July, then we went back, and it was for 2 months, and then in September, we got the new episodes running again. So this time it's different. We're going to June for the beginning of the hiatus. So I'm assuming this means sometime in the middle of August or in the end of summer, which makes sense because, by then school will be coming up. There are certain states or certain schools that do start a bit earlier compared to other ones in September, so it kind of makes sense why, they would do that. So, I don't really mind, to be honest. I mean, it does kind of suck again, a summer without ponies, yet again, but, fear not, we are going to be getting the rest of the season this year. So again, just like last year, we will be ending everything in 2016 with, the 6th season. So not too bad. So anyways, now we can actually get to the episode at hand. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Season 6, Episode 12, Spice Up Your Life. Ponies of the world, spice up your life. If you want to go down, spice up your life. Sorry, I know I had to reference. God damn, I cannot believe nobody referenced the fucking Spice Girls song like in this though, because it does have this sweet melody reference to the Spice Girls song Spice Up Your Life. But we do know the reason why it's called Spice Up Your Life, because of the moral of the message. Sometimes in life, you gotta add a little spazz, a little bit of flavor in order to, get your life going again. And this is what this episode pretty much showed, and I really loved it. There is one little complaint about the episode, though, and that's pretty much the ending of the episode, the way it ended. But let me explain it along the way. So basically, this episode focuses on the cutie map. Even though, in my personal opinion, I really wish we could have gone to a new location instead of pretty much just, going back to the same old place. But then again, this isn't about that. Granted, though, in the Season 6 teaser trailer, the whole Game of Thrones theme trailer that we saw, they actually did show, new locations. Like, the first one we saw, which was brand spanking new, was the Gauntlet of Fire, the whole Dragon's Lair thing. That was actually really cool. So that was actually really awesome. We did get to see that. I'm really hoping some brand new places, just like last year, how we got the Griffin Empire, and then we had, the Hillbilly, place, the Hillbillies, that shit. I hope we get to see new locations again, because it's always nice. And the way they got the cutie map, because if you remember, back in Season 5, during the finale, Starlight Glimmer pretty much used the time control magic, the whole Zerado! And she fucking just screwed over the fucking the map. And the cutie map was pretty much gone. It was pretty much like it wasn't really functioning the way it used to. But luckily, Twilight and Starlight knew a spell in order to fix the map to get it back on track. Because this is pretty much their new, ways of actually, in other words, to serve the prince. Like, this is like their new duty now. Their new duty of honor, because now they're the main 6 are serving the Alicorn, the princess, OP-ness. So yeah, so we are, so that's pretty much what it is. So anyways, though, we find out that, the cutie map was fixed. I really like this one funny bit, though, with Pinkie Pie, where she was like, I forget now what it was, but I know there was one that had like Twilight Sparkle and Twilight Sparkle in one of the locations when the map was glitched out. That shit was funny as hell. Oh man, I actually got a good chuckle out of that one. But anyways, you know, of course we get the usual Pinkie Pie shenanigans, and we found out it's a Pinkie Pie and Rarity friendship problem case where they have to go to this restaurant in Canterlot where a father and daughter is struggling to get their business running again. Here we meet Saffron, which she's actually a really good character. I really do like Saffron. She's not like Sassy Saddles at all. Compared to her, she's actually really cool. I like her design. She looks really fine. I really do like the Arabian, well, I don't know about Arabian, more like Indian style, you can say. And then, of course, we got Conandor. Oh, welcome to my shop. You may not probably like it, so maybe not, so get the hell out, you scrub lord. Seriously, though, I'm not trying to make, you know, the whole stereotypical Indians, but I'm just saying, no, you know, the accent pretty much gives it away. At least Saffron had a chill accent, a chill Indian accent. This one is just like some dude who we hear like at a 7-Eleven or some shit. I mean, no, I'm just saying, not trying to be racial here, but anyways, moving on from that though. So we do actually get this, and I really do like this one where like after the restaurant was actually, you know, built up and shit, you know, thanks to Rarity. I really like his like, welcome to the tasty treat. You can eat it if you want or don't. Who cares? Like, that shit was funny as hell. And I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, so it turns out they're disagreeing with one another because it turns out the father realizes that they never got any ratings from the shop. No one's ever given them a solid review of their fine cuisine taste from their homeland country. But I guess maybe there's an Indian in Ponyville. I don't really know, but whatever, moving on. So basically, what happens is that with their home cooking, they've been doing it for generations, and you know, since they haven't been getting no views or anything, they decided to pretty much close up shop. Because every other shop that Pinkie Pie and Rarity went to for food has been pretty much the same thing. Just these little entrees that taste the exact same, no spice, no flavor. It's just, ugh. It's like, it's bland shit, but you know, and that's insulting. Who the fuck would eat such little ass shit? How the fuck is that gonna fill you up? Like, seriously, that's terrible cuisine right there. Like, I better go somewhere else. If Chef Ramsay were here, I bet he'd be like, what the hell is this? This thing is so tiny. My fucking little girl can probably choke on this shit. Like some crazy Chef Ramsay shit. Speaking of which, we did see a little cameo of Gordon Ramsay Pony in this. I really thought he was gonna start flipping his shit like, oh, is it Ramsay does? That would have been hilarious at the end though, against Miss Gourmand. Speaking of Miss Gourmand, fuck her. I do not like her as much, but I never really seen too much of the movie Ratatouille. But I do remember that one dude who's really in love with food, and you know, if he doesn't like it, doesn't swallow. And I know this sounds sexual, but that's really the real person. I don't remember the name exactly because again, I've only seen it here and there a couple times. I'm not the biggest fan of that movie, but I know many people are. But you know, so anyways, moving on from that though, she was just really stuck up. She's a little bit forgettable because again, the ending. I really wish would have came to the ending. You know, she could have had that change of heart where, you know, she could have actually tried the curry, she could have tried the damn food, and it would have changed her life. But no, what happens, you know, I'll explain that in a bit. I'm jumping over ahead. So it turns out that apparently Pinkie Pie and Rarity is up to them to help their business come alive, and we got a song for that, and it's called It's Gonna Work. And I really love this song. I love the song. And by the way, if you guys don't know, now you know, it's the same composer that wrote the Say Goodbye to the Holiday and the Luna song that we got from the Heartwarming Tale episode, and they composed music for this episode. And I really enjoyed it. It didn't stand out, and didn't feel like it basically didn't have nothing to do with the story. No, it had really much to do with the story. In fact, it's differences between Rarity and Pinkie Pie. Rarity's like, oh, come on, Dolly. This is definitely more the same thing. Everybody just loves this shit because it's so awesome. Because everybody seems to rate it 4-star ratings. Because, hey, just because it's 4-star ratings, we gotta do the same shenanigans as well. And Pinkie Pie is like, well, you know, your food is really good, you know, you got some really homemade, awesome cooking, you know, some spadass in your flavor. I like it, you know, just keep serving that, and I'll just keep bringing all the guests over, and it's all good. So, apparently, things, as you can tell, it's predictable, you can tell, things fucked up. And what happens is that the restaurant doesn't look really, it's not really unique at all. And when it came to the critic, which is Miss Gourmand, right there, middle finger. Pretty much what happens is she was going to give it a chance, but Pinkie Pie kind of screwed up on giving the food, because at first it was going to be the little entree shit again. But what happens was that apparently Pinkie Pie's like, no, screw that. Let's get the home cooking. Rarity, what the hell is wrong with you? It's not just, it's not about the ratings. It's not about the views. And I love the lesson to it. You don't have to copy someone else just to gain more success. And I like that, because it's not just relating to food. Now, with this lesson, it says just because you don't get no kind of rating, or, you either get, like, a good or a bad rating, just because, you don't get no ratings or not qualified for a rating, doesn't mean you could do whatever you want and serve the food, that people will love to enjoy. Like, as long as you're actually there to qualify and serve the food, then that's fine. Who gives a shit about motherfucking ratings? That's like me having a house party, or my mom having a party and having some homemade cooking, inviting a whole bunch of people over, and then some dude's like, no, I'm sorry, we just can't allow this. Like, I'm sorry. It's like, you don't have a license, you're not a professional chef, you don't really have the qualifications to have your food served to everyone. No, you can't do that. That's so stupid. Not only that, though, it relates to also YouTube. Imagine, it's pretty much like how the YouTube community is. You don't have to get all this high star, you don't have to copy somebody else in order to be like them. In other words, that's pretty much the moral. It doesn't have to be, whether or without, has to do with food or anything. You don't have to copy somebody else's style to gain popularity and success. As long as you do your own style, so then that way people can enjoy what makes you unique, then yes, you will go a very, very long way. And I loved this lesson a lot, and I do. And, again, it relates to YouTube community, just saying, they come up with originality to make their taste, or their taste or resistance, like, better. Like, you need that spice in your life, man. Now, I'm not talking about Spice Girls. I'm talking about some spices. So that's why it's called Spice Up Your Life. And it's a very clever title. And again, I'm surprised nobody got the Spice Girls reference. But whatever, though. Hey, maybe only 90s kids will know that. I'm not using that. I should not use that name. But anyways, moving on. So, yeah. So the ending of the episode is my little one complaint. Not for the lesson. It's just the bitch. I don't like her because she doesn't change her heart. She's just stuck up. She's like, whatever, I don't care. I'm just going to be stuck up, and I'm just going to, review all the same restaurants and give them all their 4-star ratings. It's like, no. You're forgettable. Screw you. So, instead of giving this episode, well, I could have given it a 5 out of 5. I'm just going to bring it down just a little bit, 5 points off, giving it a 4.5 out of 5, aka great plus episode. I really enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, yeah, it's not the most stupendous, spectacular episode to end things off before the break, like last year with Do Princess Dream of Magic Sheep with Luna and the Tentipus. That shit was epic. But here, though, it was still a pretty great episode, a great slice of life episode. Really enjoyed it for what it was. We got introduced to some new characters that I really like. I really do love Saffron, of course. And, of course, how can I forget, whatchamacallit, Coriander, yeah, that was his name. Sorry. Coriander, yeah, I really like him a lot, too. So, yeah, so overall, it was still a really great episode. I enjoyed it. The song was good. The pacing of the episode was fine. The lesson was even great. So, yeah, 4.5. That's just what I give the episode. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And this, my friends, I am really sad to say, I will see you guys, I guess, for another 2 months for another pony review. For all you bronies out there, Brohoof, burning on to you guys. Stay strong, my friends. Stay strong. The hiatus hopefully will not last too long, and we can get back to watching ponies. But until then, I will promise you I will make my overview of Season 6 so far with the first half. So Season 6 Part 1 overview should be coming around down the line. I'm probably going to work on it during the summer, so don't you worry about that. So until then, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm signing off. If you guys want to check out all my Season 6 reviews, though, go on, click on, subscribe, like, comment, and rate. I really appreciate that a lot. Spread the word on my channel. It really does help. And if you want to check out my other stuff, like my anime reviews, my gaming stuff, etc., then again, just all you gotta do is just subscribe. You have a mouse. You got a mouse. Click, like, comment, subscribe. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching so much, and as always, peace. peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. And yes, that's pretty much it. And also, don't forget your daily dose of moose of moose milk. Okay, I know it's weird, but yeah, that's just something I'm trying to throw in as well. So yeah, that's it. I'm out for real. Signing off, and see you guys for the overview, and hopefully for another couple months for when the season comes back. So until then, take care. Bye bye.